tell. Can't tell for live. Shoot. Wait there. Okay, good. We are live. All right. One more. Welcome everyone. Welcome in. Say hi. Let me know where you guys are. Hi, Harry G. I'm so happy to see you. So glad you. Right. Over to a live stream. Able to see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alrighty. Awesome. I haven't been able to really see. Oh. Hello, Jason. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Matt. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for today. Let's get started. So first, I was here last week. How was everyone's weekend? Because with the full moon this weekend, it's turning Friday and like into the weekend. Like I gotta say, it was wild last week. All week, just like just crazy stuff. It was just wild. Like the dogs were acting up. My dog, my basset hound pulled me through the front door and like he was just crazy. Everything was just a little bit loopy. So let's we're gonna do a couple of some of that energy. And the full moon was definitely just it was a really. So hi Kira. Let me know if you guys had a wild weekend with the full moon. Anything crazy happened to any of you guys? Because it was I was talking to a bunch of people and they were just, I know a lot of people have been like in a funk, and even like last week, like I kind of felt like that too, like that like kind of like funky energy, a little bit low, and then just kind of like just out of sorts. That's what I've heard people, that they have been out of sorts recently, and myself included. Just a little out of sorts. Just a little chaotic. And we're just gonna let some. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, very. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you got fired. Well, we're all sending you love, and you'll find something quickly. Yeah, it's just really been funky. I don't blame you. I mean, I don't drink wine, but if I did, I might have been drinking some this weekend. It was definitely that kind of weekend. I was trying to pull over my so I could see all the and I was actually going to say that. That's funny you said that. Better is definitely coming for you. Hi, Linka. So glad to see you over here. I missed you. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Thank you. I want to see if I missed anybody here for the likes. So if this is your first time here, we're doing healing, an energy healing stream. And we're gonna get started soon. We're gonna talk about a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna talk a little bit about the full moon and a couple other things, and then I usually talk about a few different things before we get started. I write a bunch of stuff down, and I always dedicate my streams, my energy streams to someone. And tonight I am dedicating. Well, first I just want to acknowledge my uncle. I actually went to my aunt and uncle's house yesterday. My uncle, it was his birthday, but he also retired being um, a captain. He was a pilot and he was a captain uh, for JetBlue, and he retired yesterday. So congratulations to him. I am dedicating my stream tonight to grandmother, who was a very big impact in my life, and today was her birthday, and um, she's just a very big impact in my life. Thank you. Hey, Sheree. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for the. Thanks, Tom. I don't. Let me check the audio in here. Hmm. I'm gonna try and check the audio. One sec. Bear with me. Just let me know if you guys can hear me now. Maybe there's something down here actually. Or, but oh, you can hear me. Oh, good. Okay. Questions today. This is actually a live energy stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Oh, maybe I know that. I think I knew that. I'm so. Yeah, our grandmas are very special. This was actually my great grandma, but our grandmas are very special to us. They're a very important part of our life. They help us shape who we are, and grandparents in general. Because my grandfather was extremely important in my. I mean, I think all our family, is, but there's like certain people that are just very important in our development, and people gravitate towards. And you know for me, like with both things involved with this stuff, um, definitely those two people would be people that I would gravitate of what I do, and they were neither one of them were able to see now, but it wouldn't, I don't think it would surprise them if, right, unconditional love and no judgment. That's like that with my grandparents too. Like they don't, especially Annie, that like they didn't judge people who they were. And hey, Kat. Yes, grandparents are, they're just very, very important. Definitely. Oh, good. You guys can hear me. Okay. So I wanted to talk about and dedicate that to my grandmother, my great grandmother, my nanny. So tonight is dedicated to her. Uh, we talked last week. Was last? Yeah, it was. Last week was 11/11, and so obviously we we had that be our angel number. That's that's funny. So was mine. So my grandmother was my great grandmother, and obviously then my grandmother were old school Italian, and my grandfather was Irish. So that's a funny combination. But yeah, so my on my other side too, the Irish and Italian that runs deep. But yeah, so we did last week. We did the 11/11. So we made that that obviously was, yeah, it's funny. We did because it was obviously it was 11/11. So that was the angel number. And then so again this week, I usually do it like this when I see like a number, like number repeating that specific day, I will make that the number because I feel like it's being brought to us for a reason. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, so 11/11 is all about the green lights and watching our words. So tonight, all of the stuff that we are going through is about words. And so even going down to like my grandmother, which I was talking about with the dedication to her, she always used kind words when she was speaking to people. She never had a bad thing to say about anybody. She was always kind. She was always, she was this sweet little Italian. She was only like 4'8", and she was just a very, very sweet woman, and very, very soft, very kind to all her grandkids and her great grandkids. And I was lucky enough to get to know my great grandmother, which is now it's a little more you know so you're able to, yeah, exactly, like especially like the females, they didn't really have. Hi, hello, Noel. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts, so much. Yeah, so it's all about words tonight and how we speak to ourselves, how we speak to others. So the 11/11 is about watching our words, and because during usually when you're seeing the 11/11, it's a green light for things like you're manifesting things. So you have to watch what you're saying in those times because because you don't want to manifest something that you don't want by using words that are unkind or not nice to you. So it's during any time you really shouldn't be, if you catch yourself, because everybody gets a little negative and they say something necessarily that you don't necessarily mean, but we have to kind of train ourselves and catch ourselves to be nicer to each other. You savor the flavor, my friend. You are awesome. I'm so glad you stopped in tonight. So many people stopping in. I'm so excited so much for coming in here. I appreciate you all tonight. This is awesome. A number that I saw actually right before I got started in the LinkedIn post that I had put up. It was 108, which is my birthday, and I see that all the time. 108. And there's a lot of like significance of the 108 in a lot of different cultures and a lot of different practices, which is really cool. And I like to look that stuff up. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming. So yeah, we got to just watch our mindset. Watch what we're saying to each other. Watch what we're saying to our kids. Watch what we're saying to our family, but our coworkers, but to ourselves. Like if you start to find yourself like complaining a lot when you're at work, and I mean we do this obviously, but like in that moment, like kind of like try and like catch yourself a little bit and don't go too, you don't want to get too negative because it's gonna, if we're all energy, right, to draw that to us. Um, I'm not. I'm not doing questions tonight. I usually only. I have other streams I usually pick cards. I don't usually answer questions. But if you stick around, I will. Let's see, what does it actually say? Hold on one second. You know what, Alyssa? I'm going to pick one card for you before we get started. Liz, because you have my niece's name. Okay, I picked this card for you. It says focus on being productive instead of busy. As the flowers. Um, what did you feel in the moment that I read that card? And that'll be your answer. That's how I do my usual live streams. When people are asking questions, I will pull a card, and my channel is all about teaching people how to heal themselves and how to use their own intuition. Well, yeah, I think whatever you felt in that moment, if you think that, I mean, the fact that you're saying that it went amazing to me is saying that I have. Uh, you just gotta keep thinking that and being positive towards it. Yeah, I don't do yes or no cards either. Alrighty, but thank you for all your likes. Alrighty, so let's get so in going with that pattern about the words and how it, and even what I was just saying to you, Liz, the words that you say and how you frame certain things, it they have power. And you're welcome. You're welcome so much. So tonight's is that we're that is the theme of tonight, of the impact of my words. I am mindful of the impact of my words, how we speak to others. We want to make sure that we are being, we can't, we're not, it's not to be positive 100% of the time, because when they appreciate the light, unless they're, unless, had a little bit of the dark too. But find the positive through, find the light or be the light. And that goes along with the stuff that I'm talking about tonight. So at the end, I will reveal the cards that I had pulled before this stream. I did say that before this stream started to make an announcement. This announcement goes back to my last stream, which was on 11/11, and this I am going to, for the rest of this year, I'm going to be giving away readings, or not readings, I'm sorry, sessions, healing light sessions. And you can find them on my page. Anything that I'm doing on here or anywhere else, I'm going to be, for the rest of the year, taking more than half off of my prices as a give back to everyone who, we're all kind of dealing with our own struggles right now, actually, as well. And I want to give back to people, and this whole thing isn't that as much about helping people. And I've talked to a bunch of people recently, but I had a conversation with and some other people, and I definitely feel like I want to. I always, want to give back more. Thank you so much, Liz. I appreciate you much. Thank you for all the likes and kind words. I really appreciate it. But yes, I want to. I just want to. Give back. So that's my way of doing so. So for the rest of the year, if you get, and I'm going to be doing something on the, so from time of year, and I'm going to be doing more videos, and I'm going to be doing more sessions, and to help people with the stress of the holidays. They're not easy for, they can be lonely for some people. Like, the best way I can help people with that is to help with the gift that I have. And so I'm doing that for the rest of the, and we'll see what happens in the new year, but that's what we're going to start with right now. And so that is a serious deal. Um, you get a bunch of different stuff with it. Yeah, definitely. Let me know. Send me a message. Have a great night, and prayers to your baby, to your baby. So we are going to now we're going to get started after all of that. Welcome in if you just arrived. We are just about to start. in the beginning, we're talking about communication, our words, and how they impact people. Oh, hello there. Is it? Oh, Charlene. Hi. We're just about to start doing an energy healing session here. So it's your first time. So basically, what it is I start. It's kind of showing you what it would be like to get an energy session. This is the practice that I use for it. So I'm going to walk you through it in just a moment. But yes, we're just going to do an energy session tonight. We were just talking about a bunch of different stuff, but now we're gonna get going. During this process, we with anyone who is putting comments into the chat. That is so I can focus on all the people that are here. And um, if I'm, as you can see in a live stream, when there's so much energy and so many people that are coming in, and some people are asking questions and saying hello and different things like that, when in your you have a focus, but there's all sorts of stuff that's going on around you, so you're trying to you keep trying to refocus. So that is why during the session I do not answer questions, and I don't talk to anyone. That being, what I will have you do now is go to a place where you won't be disturbed, and so you can just have a few minutes to yourself. And if you're not able to do that right now, that's fine. You can just listen along, but then you can come back to it later. And if you would like to just come back and do the session again, you can do that as well. Most of the places that I'm putting this up on, it will stay up there. Enjoyed this, and you want to come back, and you kind of want to fast forward through the beginning and just go to where the energy healing starts. It's about 27 minutes in. We're on, so we're gonna do it probably a thing today. Alrighty. Well, some things happen during live streaming, and that's just how it is. So once you are in a place where you feel comfortable being, I'm going to have you just get comfortable. Just lie down, or you can sit up, but just make sure that your spine is aligned. And we'll have you close your eyes. As we get started, I'm gonna have you start doing some breathing, and I'll walk you through this as we go. At some point, I will ask you to receive healing light energy. That'll probably be right in the beginning. And if you would like to, it's you just in your mind, you just say, yes, I would like to receive the energy that's being sent out. And if no, that's also fine. You can just respond no. And no matter what I'm saying within the stream, it's not being sent to you. Say, no, I don't want it. And you just kind of want to, this is your Charlene, or you're just coming in later on. You could say no, and the energy won't come to you, and you could just kind of follow along just to kind of see how it is this time, and then the next time you can receive the energy. This is to release anything that's within your energy body that doesn't belong there, doesn't need to be there. And that's it, and then we go from there. So let's get started. I'm going to spray some clearing spray. Oh. We're going to get rid of this kind of out of sorts feeling that we're all kind of dealing with right now. I'm going to have you close your eyes. And I I want you to imagine that the room that you're in is filled with a beautiful light energy. And as you breathe in, I want you to breathe into the count of 4, and then I want you to hold for 4 seconds. And then I want you to exhale for 4 or 8 seconds, whichever feels right for you, whichever feels the most comfortable for you. On our exhale, we are breathing in that beautiful light energy that's around us, and we are letting it circulate, filling up our energy body, filling up our body with this beautiful light energy, and getting rid of anything that doesn't need to be there, releasing out anything that doesn't need to be there. So on the exhale, we are pulling up from all of our energy centers, and we are cleaning them out and releasing out anything that does not serve us, anything, any emotions, any thoughts, anything that doesn't serve us, that's hanging out in our energy body that we need to release. So again, breathing in and letting that circulate and release. On the release, also starting with the tips of our toes and going all the way up to the top of our head, just a little bit, and then we release. And as we release, we sink further this relaxed state that we are in. If thoughts come in, that's fine. This isn't to clear necessarily to clear our mind, but if you feel like something is coming in that you do not want to think about, or any thoughts that are coming in, you just acknowledge the thought and you just release it out. Acknowledge the thought and release it out. If a pesky thought comes in, you want to release it, and you feel like you can't, it just keeps coming up. And you just take a big deep breath, letting in that energy, just letting that go back to concentrating on your breath. And I want you to imagine that you're walking through a forest, along a path, a hiking path, just beauty all around you. Maybe you hear some leaves crinkling. Walk through this beautiful path, trees and beauty. Maybe you see some animals along the way, or a rabbit, or a deer, fox, whatever you see when you walk along this path. You see this very old building. When the path clears, you see this old stone building, and we definitely want to check it out. So we go inside, and we keep breathing. Just breathing out anything that we don't need, just getting rid of that. Then we go in, and there's flame, like torches, going along this hallway. And we hear this beautiful music in the background, this beautiful, peaceful music in the background. There's other people walking around. We go into this opening. It's great hall, waterfall, just coming down and going into this pool area. Then goes down into area, peaceful river. We breathe in. And we release all of those things that do not serve us. And we sit down on this stone bench. And we hear alcohol. And we just sit peacefully. Now we can invite anyone into this space with us. So beside you is a space where someone can sit with you. You can pick anyone in the world that you would like. And they can just sit with you for a moment. This person could be here on this plane, or it could be someone from the other side. It could be a pet. It could be anyone you would like. And they sit beside you in this beautiful space, letting go of anything that doesn't serve us anymore. And while we are, it goes right into this beautiful river and right into the ocean. It somehow makes its way into the ocean. This building goes out into the river, and the river takes it right out into the ocean. I will begin to send you healing light energy. If you would not like it, you just respond no, right, or yes. You can just do that in your mind. And just relax. With exhale, you are releasing out all heavy, all of those things that are weighing. You're releasing them out with every inhale. You're breathing in light that is around you. Exhale. You're releasing all of those emotions, all of those things that do not serve you any longer. Now I want you to imagine what the person that you are with, what do they sound like? What do they smell like? Certain smell, certain perfume, something that was specific to them. You can hear them speaking to you. You can hug them. They let you know that they're okay. I'm going to say some, and you will hear my voice, and then repeat them back in your mind. You don't have to say them out loud. You just repeat them in, but you hear your own voice. I am open to healing. I am so relaxed. I feel safe. I am clear of the things that do not serve me. I am radiating good energy. I can feel positive energy. I feel lighter. I am enough. I am calm. I am peaceful. I am strong. I am grateful. I am patient. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I can feel the love and light wrapping around me. As we take another big, deep breath and letting that circulate. Now I want you to think of a goal that you have, or something you really want. It doesn't matter how big. I want you to think about it in this moment. And open and let it in. I want you to very vividly. I want you to feel the emotion that you would feel in that moment, how great it would be, how great it will be when you that goal. I want you to feel that emotion strong center, all that love, all that light, all that excitement, happiness, peacefulness. I want you to say goodbye to the person that you're here with. You can hug them. Take a look around this beautiful space one last time. Take a big deep breath. And we are going to release anything, release it out into this river that will go to the ocean and take it far away. Now collectively, I want us back. I want us to send our love and our light to who need it right now. And that could be people that are here in this group, could be people that you know. We send our love and light to those around the world that need it right now. Praying to those who need help. We are sending our love, our light, and our prayers. We are wrapping you in love. Alrighty, we can come back. Hello, hello, hello. How was that for everyone? I hope you feel lighter. I always do. I mean, if that helped at all, peaceful for me. Alrighty. We're coming tonight, so let's get into what came through. So tonight's crystal is the blue lace agate, and that is, and this goes back to what we began with, which was you speak to yourself and others. Communicate clearly what you want and in a positive way. Just be mindful of your thoughts, like I had said before, and something else. You just have to. I had written some stuff down. It's important for you to tell others the way that you feel. That's what I was going to say. Because this is the associated with the all about communication, and that was the number. That was the number 6, and then we have hope was the other card that came out. You can see or a lot of this, you know, place that's maybe dark, but there is light. And if you don't see the light, then be the light. And sometimes that's difficult, and sometimes you need help. And if you do, there's no harm. There's only help. If you are feeling like you need a little more help, then and that's okay. So the other one is I will fight, and that again is about just choosing your words and sticking up for yourself and being the light. And then lastly, there is only light, and that's all about just finding the light in yourself. So I'm going to pull one more card from here for tonight, and then we are going to wrap this up. That's all for coming. Thank you guys so much. So what does a collective need to hear? And if you guys are here right now, and you would like tonight's stream was a little bit chaotic, and that's what happens in live streams. It's crazy. Like, people's energy comes in, and sometimes you happen to be drawn to a person because they have something that they need right at that moment, and that's kind of what happened tonight. And that's kind of sometimes that's just what happens, unfortunately. I or fortunately, I do have streams that I do cards, and I'm hoping to do one later on tomorrow afternoon. I have a doctor's appointment, but I'm hoping to do one tomorrow afternoon. What does the collective need to hear tonight? Oh, there was another one that came up. So there was two. All right, so this was from before, and someone thinks you're amazing, and the best view comes from the hardest. I think those are a great way to end the program. If you came in here, thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I appreciate you so much. Lots of stuff is coming, lots of stuff in the works. I have stuff that I'm working on for Christmas and the holidays. And like I said, my prices are going to be more than half. So this will be a good time to get anything that you would like. I'm going to be these cute little bags that have little for them. They'll be great, like stocking stuffers, or for someone that you don't really know what to get, but you want to get them like a little something. It's a cute little. Actually, I think I might have. I'm going to do a video about it, but here we go. So they're these little bags, and inside there's all different. So it's a variety. There's all different stuff in these. So this one had a little heart, crystal heart, and a charm. So like there's a little charms, and the charms like kind of the parrot would, the parrot means something, like depending on what animals like come through. So it says, it's a little sticker, it says choose yourself first. And then it says just do it. This card was picked just for you. Keep shining your beautiful light. And then I won't open this one because I'll give this one out to someone. But inside here will be there's a fortune inside, and then you open it up, and each one will have a different set of things. Like, it's just a cute little thing, like for a stocking stuffer, or like I said, like someone for work, somebody you want to get a little something for, but nothing, nothing too crazy. And they're made specific for that person, so they're chosen specifically for that person off of their name. You just have to give me a little bit of information, then everything is picked, hand-picked for them and sent to you. So it's a cute little idea. I'm going to put up with a little bit more later this week. I'm working on a bunch of stuff for Christmas. And that's it. So I sign out now. Thank you guys so much for coming. I know it was a little bit chaotic, but and a little longer than usual. But I appreciate you guys so much. Let's see. I appreciate you guys so much. So from my heart to yours, I am sending you out healing light energy in all areas of your life. And if you like content like this, please think about subscribing to my channel and or following me and doing all that stuff on my social media platforms under Find Your Affinity. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Good night.